Hello, I'm Phil Fanning and this is the Great British Chef's Signature Series. I really enjoyed blending flavours and playing with new ingredients and food mixes and all that kind of stuff. I love Japanese food. It's a great style of cookery to enhance things. First tried bouillabaisse on a family holiday to France. I was like, oh my word, I love bouillabaisse. You can't make a good dish with bad ingredients, but you also need craftsmanship. The dish we're doing today is bouillabaisse. So it's my favourite dish. I'm a huge fish fan. So we've got a combination of turbot, this beautiful little turbot here, gurnard, which is going to be the kind of the soup base, and farmed Scottish salmon. First job is to prepare the turbot. So with a pair of sharp scissors, come round the edge, removing the flappy bits. The joy of bouillabaisse is it wastes nothing. So all of this stuff is going to get used in the soup. So we're going to start here, follow around. You can see there's a mussel there. So we've cut just slightly above the mussel on this side so we can get all of it off on the other side. You're going to have to push quite hard to cut through it, and then you chop its head off. So again, all of that is safe for your bouillabaisse. So if you look at the end of the fish, you can see the spine. So you want to kind of point your knife into the middle of that spine, and then you want to follow down. You want to put a bit of pressure on your blade. You want a flexible blade when you're cutting fish. Always start at the top and finish your cut all the way to the end. Exactly the same on the other side. Start at the top, all the way down. So none of that's going to go to waste. We'll chop that all up for the soup. So we're just going to put our knives just in front of these bones here, and we're going to kind of skim underneath them. And then we're going to take the skin off with your fingernail or with your finger, hold the fish still, then you wiggle your knife underneath the flesh until you get a decent way through. And then you want to grab the skin and wiggle the skin and wiggle your knife at the same time. So the gurnard's next. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to snip with a pair of scissors up to the spine. I have asked the fishmonger to remove the guts and also the gills. Our first incision, we're going to make a cut down on one side of this little bony kind of spine ridge. I'm going to feel the ribs all the way down the fish and cut through those. The best way to get the eyes out is with a Parisienne scoop. You can scoop right underneath the eye and pull out in one go. Next is chop up the fish. You don't have to be very precious with it. We're going to blitz this into a soup. So we need to chop all the bones up. A pair of scissors, just chop through all of those little bones. If you get to a hard one like that, you might need to use your chopper. Be very careful of your fingers, obviously. All of your bits, all of your bones, all of the diced up flesh, that goes into a container, and then we're going to rinse it. So we're going to wash it really, really well. So probably half an hour. And as it's washing, you can see the water's quite cloudy. So periodically just drain that water off, refill it with fresh water, and when the water's clear around the outside of the fish, then you're ready to go. So we're just going to portion up our fish now, ready for cooking at the other end. So these are the fillets that we took off that turbot and then skinned. We're just chopping them into nice chunks for poaching in the soup right at the end. So bouillabaisse is kind of a fish stew. So it's the whole thing's made in one pot, and the fish is perhaps added towards the end. We make a kind of a thick fish soup from the bones, and then we poach our fish in that afterwards. I think it gives you a much better texture this way around. Yeah, so I've ordered this from our fishmonger with the skin off. So this is Loch Duart, which is a really good quality farmed Scottish salmon. So we're just going to pop that in the fridge until we need that at the other end. So this is finished washing now. So it's important, because we're going to roast it next, that we get it nice and dry. So just put it in a container with a tea towel in there. What we want to do is get a bit of caramelisation. So you want to roast the bones and roast the fish. So if it's full of water, then it's doing a whole world of stewing in the oven rather than roasting. And then you're left with clean, dry fish bits. So we're going to marinate it up with all of the ingredients that kind of make bouillabaisse. Fresh orange peel, cayenne pepper, fresh thyme, saffron, lots of garlic and olive oil. So saffron is probably the most important ingredient. Very expensive, but it is such an intrinsic part of the dish. Orange peel, so nice citrus quality. Garlic, slice it up There's no exact recipe to this. You kind of have to play it by ear. So thyme, fresh thyme, a gentle seasoning with cayenne. We can adjust that at the other end once the soup has been finished. So and then lastly, just olive oil. So good quality olive oil. So already that looks beautiful, doesn't it? So just give that a nice stir up, mix it through. So we're just going to pop this in the fridge overnight. What we've got here is the base of the fondue. So we're going to make a kind of like a jam, tomato and fennel jam, which is going to be the vegetable base for the soup. So here I've got fennel hearts. All of the outside layers I've just chopped up. So just finely slice your shallots. And then over to the pan, and we're going to sweat this off. So a generous amount of olive oil. Okay, so nice hot pan, and then you want to get your fennel and your shallots in. So we're slowly cooking the fennel and shallots, and we want to cook it for about 45 minutes until it's really, really soft and we've evaporated most of the moisture. So here's our marinated fish. You can see the orange peel and the saffron and the garlic and the thyme. So we've popped that in the oven, about 200 degrees. So we're going to poach our fennel hearts. I love fennel, it's one of my favourite vegetables. That kind of aniseed quality that it's got is really positive with protein. And we've got a cooking stock, basically a liquid, water, salt, sugar, fennel seed and star anise. So just place your fennel hearts into your cooking liquid, bring that to the boil and simmer gently. At this stage we've cooked down the fennel, cooked down the onions. We're just going to add chopped tomatoes and sun-dried tomato paste and again continue to cook that stew down. Now it's just a long slow cook, so really gently, really slowly until everything's kind of cooked down and softened up. We've got mussels, beautiful south coast mussels. So we've washed them, same kind of process as the fish bones really. So we're going to cook them, pre-cook them for this dish in the oven. So I've set my oven on 200 degrees and I've put a big kind of roasting tin into there and then bake them for about 10 to 12 minutes. So this is our poached fennel. It's been simmering gently for about 10 minutes. You just want to give it a little poke with your knife. It wants to be tender, so your knife should go in, kind of just about go in nice and easily. We'll just leave that to chill out in its liquid, and then when we finish the dish off the other end, we'll use it in the stew. So this is our ratte potatoes. They're a French potato. They're a new potato, but they're very waxy. We're just going to simmer them gently in salted water until they're tender and let them cool a little bit and peel off the skins on the outside. So this is at 20 minutes at 200. So you just want to give it a little stir so all of the fish cooks nice and evenly. So I'll pop that back in for about another 5-10 minutes. We're going to make some croutons, just slowly bake them. So this is a stale baguette basically, and I've sliced it really thin, and we're going to bake it at 165 degrees until they're nice and golden. So mussels had about 10 minutes in the oven, 200 degrees, and we're just going to give them a little stir. Make sure they're all cooked evenly. So our lovely golden fish bones, we're going to scoop those into the pan. There we go. So our fondue's nice and stewed down now, so all of that vegetable has become super soft, and we're going to use this in conjunction with our roasted fish bones to give us our soup. And then you top it up with cold water, just covered basically. And then you pop this on the stove, bring it to the simmer and cook it out for about 30 to 40 minutes. So there we go. Our baked mussels, nicely open, nice and cooked. So our bouillabaisse has been simmering away for about 30 minutes now. Everything's come together. Going to now blitz everything. So there's the bones, there's the protein, there's the vegetables, the water in there. We're going to blitz the whole thing. So next we're going to pass it through a really fine, we call these chinoises, and they've got incredibly fine mesh. So you want to find the finest sieve that you can get your hands on basically. And then with a ladle, squeeze all the good bits out. Keep going until you've got all the juice out of the sediment. So we season the past soup up with freshly squeezed orange juice and lemon juice, salt, a little bit of cayenne depending on how spicy you like it, and then Pernod. So again, more of that aniseed. So we're going to pop the bouillabaisse onto the stove and bring it to a simmer. So we've got our potatoes, they're nice and tender now. I've just run them under cold water just to kind of knock a bit of the heat out of them. And then what we want to do is peel the skins off and remove any kind of gnarly bits. So peeled potatoes, we're just going to chop them into nice little chunks. So we've got all of our elements here, our prepped salmon, turbot, our potatoes, our fennel, our mussels, and we're going to bring this all together. So we're going to start by putting the fish in, the salmon and the turbot, and then we're going to gently poach that for a couple of minutes. Potatoes going in next, and the fennel. And then I'll just pop the lid on and just allow it to warm through gently. This is our aioli, kind of a saffron garlic dip. We're going to use a bit of this to emulsify into our sauce at the other end. We've got our beautiful golden croutons. So we're going to take all the poached fish and the poached vegetables. A real rustic dish, so you're not looking for fancy plating. It's a bowl of soup, or a bowl of stew. Nice nuggets of turbot, chunks of delicate salmon. So the remainder of this soup we're just going to thicken up with a bit of aioli and season with some herbs, and that becomes the sauce. This is just iced fennel, so some very thinly shaved fennel that we've iced in cold water. So here we are, this is your turbot, salmon and mussel bouillabaisse with saffron aioli and confit fennel.